What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue Games, and we're here. It's Friday. We're back on Infinite Flight for Friday Night Flight. We're flying the MD-11 Ethiopian cargo. Oh yeah, we got a cargo links happening today. We're flying out of Kenya in Africa. So back to Africa again. We did an African summer tour just this past summer. That was a heck of a lot of fun. So I was just taking a look at the stats. First of all, sorry for delay, people. I had some major sound issues. You know, stuff always technically breaks right before I decide to start my stream. But I got a workaround. You guys should be able to hear the audio, but I personally can't hear the game audio. So I'll just be reading, I guess, the ATC instructions and whatnot. And that's all good with me because I don't really need to hear anything. I know what it sounds like. But so I was looking at the stats, and as we get started for our flight today, this is actually gonna be, I think, my 56th Friday night flight live stream. It's my 56th Friday night flight live stream. Also going to be my let's see, where is the number at? 145th video since Infinite Flight has released global, and it's my 170th total video. Actually, 171, my 171st video of Infinite Flight in general. So man, that's a lot of videos. That's a lot of videos. Let's get this aircraft started and get going with today's Friday night flight. We're flying out to an airport that I don't think I can pronounce, but it's actually Hotel Alpha Bravo. Let's go ahead and get the beacon lights on as we're about to push back here. And we'll go to my aircraft. And let me actually get my headphones so I can make sure you guys are hearing things, because hopefully you are going to get audio. We shall see. I don't think you are. I have a feeling that you're not going to hear in-game audio, which sucks. If that's the case, then there's nothing I can do at this moment. I've tried making changes before, and it was working right before we started. And as soon as I hit start streaming, it was like, nope. So, oh well, I'll just have some music playing in the background to break the awkward silence, and we'll get going today. But thank you guys for flying with us, despite all the technical difficulties that happen when streaming mobile games. We're gonna make this happen today. So we're gonna go start to push back. There's no ATC at this airport right now, and I am pushing back with all the doors open. So let's shut those and put the flaps up and close all that stuff. And at the same time, actually wait, can we? I have to have the brakes on. All right, brakes on. Now let's close those things. A little sound issue threw me for a loop. Yeah, my ringer's on. You can even see. Watch when I hit it. Silent mode on and silent mode off. So it's not. Yeah, that's happened to me before. And but thank you for bringing it up, because you never know. I could have forgot. It's possible. All right, let's start with engine number 3, and we'll continue our push back. Yeah, it sucks. Like I was like, man, I don't know what to do. I finally got it working right before I hit stream. We went live, and now it's like, it wants to be shy all of a sudden. So, again, things happen. I can't explain them. I don't understand them. We didn't have a problem last time I streamed Infinite Flight, and I haven't changed anything on that end. But I have been having a lot of generic issues, technically, with sound since Windows last updated and reset all of my sound settings. So I'm still finding bugs and whatnot, things that I gotta adjust and fix. So we'll see. All right, that's a good spot of any. Starting engine number 2. And yes, we're on expert server, guys. What's up, Ethan? Good to see you. And we're gonna start engine number 1. No smoking sound is gonna come on, even though we are only hauling cargo today. Infinite Captain 51. I'm actually doing very well, man. I have a lot to talk to you guys about today. A lot of exciting things going on in my life, and I want to share them with you guys. So, despite the technical difficulties and stuff like that, other than that, things are going well. And Yeah, we're gonna be talking en route today. I'm trying to get my trim 60%. And let's see, make sure we're good. We're cruising today at 340. You can copy my flight plan if you like. A few people have already taken off because we are about a half hour late because of me trying to fix that. We make sure we have enough fuel, even though you already started the engines. I'm doing all this stuff way out of order, but you know, as long as we get there safely, whatever. So we need 27,000 kilograms. And we're cruising today at Mach 0.83. I'm gonna try one thing really quick before we take off. It might break everything, but it might not. So I'm gonna try it just to see what happens. Because hey, I just want to have sound. Where is the thing I'm looking for? Nope, that didn't work. So weird. So weird. Alright, oh well. No sound today. Just me and music. We'll hang out. Alright, flaps. What do we need? Like 15, something like that? In the MD-11? Spoilers are off. Landlines, blah, blah, blah. Alright, we're good to go. We're ready to taxi. And so we'll go ahead and announce that we're taxiing to runway 06. And we'll follow the traffic right ahead of us. Matter of fact, we actually can make a right turn right here. If we make a sharp right turn, we're kind of, we can make that turn. Or at least park and brake. Give us some power. Give us some power. So again, flight update, guys, for you if you're just joining in the game. You can obviously copy any of our flight plans here on the ground. We're headed over to Hotel Alpha Alpha Bravo, cruising at flight level 340. That's 34,000 feet, and we'll be cruising also at Mach 0.83. So as always, it's very important that we all cruise at the same speed so that we don't overtake each other, fly through each other, because that's a big no-no. One of my biggest things that I hate is when people fly through me on group flights. So please don't be that guy today. We'll be climbing out at about 250 knots below 10,000 feet. Once we get past 10,000 feet, we'll switch to 320 knots. At 320 knots, we'll continue up till we get to Mach 0.82. That is the climb profile and the plan. So active runway is gonna be 06. That's the runway the wind is in favor. And that's gonna be it over there. So we'll follow this guy. And I will answer any of you guys' questions once we get up to cruise. And again, I apologize that the sound isn't coming through for the game today. I don't know why. And I don't want to delay the stream anymore. So we'll just make it happen and figure out next time. Yeah, because as soon as I unplug my HDMI cord from my phone, you can hear everything perfectly. So I don't know where the problem really lies. I'm gonna do some troubleshooting, which I love. love do troubleshooting technology stuff. It's the funnest thing ever. This is a very nice welcome aboard music right here. You know, like whenever you're boarding a plane, there's like this chill, like instrumental music playing. Like this is perfect for that right here. So again, guys, we're taking off out of Hotel Kilo Juliet Kilo. So if you want to join us, you can come over to HKJK. That's in Kenya. This is where we're departing from today. All right, let me change my altitude to our. I'll change it to 18,000. We're holding short, runway 06. Engines look good. Fuel looks good. Flight plan is filed. This is our flight plan, and we're ready to go. I believe we flew in a HAAB when we did our African summer tour. I believe we did. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and enter the runway. Landing lights and strobe lights coming on. We're gonna announce that we're taking off runway 06, departing to the north. What up, Bob? Long time no see, buddy. Long time no see, man. We ain't seen him in a while. Alright, hopefully when I pick up this phone, the cord does not like disconnect. So let's see. I calibrate my screen and stuff. So here we go. Oh, there it is. Exactly. Knew that was gonna happen. Oh wait, do we have sound now?
On runway 06.
Oh snap. Alright, I'll take off here. Alright, we go. Power up. Screen calibrate. Alright, we actually need the HUD. No!
100 knots.
That's 100 knots.
V1. Retreat.
Caution. Contacts
Come on, up, up, up.
Contacts away. Approaching runway 06.
Positive climb, gear up. Blue 116 Heavy is out of here.
Flaps 1 degree.
Alright, so basically you're gonna fly runway heading for a bit. We get to our first waypoint, make a left turn. Let me go ahead and get my climb profile better. We're at 7,000 right now.
Flaps up.
Speed looks okay, we're still flying runway heading. I'm gonna lock my auto throttle there at 245 knots so we don't speed under 10,000. Actually, we already passed 10,000, so we can keep going. The elevation was pretty high actually out here at this airport. So I'm gonna change my altitude to our cruise, which is 34. Oops, not 40. Alright, 34,000. And we'll go, since we're just flying straight out, not much to do here. I'm just gonna hit altitude, that's gonna lock our vertical speed. Bring our vertical speed down, change our altitude or speed up to about 320. This thing's a freaking spaceship. Bring our vertical speed down about 4,500. Alright, while we're flying, let me check something because I wasn't able to. I've been hands-on to this point. I'm gonna pause the music here. I think the sound might be working, so I want to see.
Bank angle, bank angle, bank angle, bank angle, bank angle, bank angle.
Oh shoot!
Bank angle, bank angle.
Got to hit nav mode. Okay, so sound is working because I hear bank angle. Okay, cool. Sorry guys, I was like over here doing something completely different. And I took my hands off the plane, didn't realize I didn't go into nav mode. But we're okay. It's just cargo. Get there on time. All right, we're gonna turn the landing lights off. Nice departure out of Kenya. Nice, I'm happy we got the sound back. How I fixed it, I don't know. It disconnected on accident and reconnected and the sound just worked. Don't you love technology? Oh, jeez. I'm going to be cruising at Mach 0.82 when I get there. Right now we're climbing at 320 knots. Indicated. And passing 22,000 MSL. Tune out of Unicom. Nairobi, Kenyatta. Or Kenyatta, I guess is how you. So the airport we're flying to, let's see if I know this place. HAAB sounds familiar, right? Bowl International, Addis Ababa. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce it really. So somewhere, some airport that I don't know how to pronounce. Where are we? We're here. So it looks like we actually kind of cut this guy off because we banked over on accident. But thankfully he's like 8,000 feet below us, so we're not actually gonna be an issue with him. But look at those mountains kind of forming up on our left side. It's kind of cool. The way the scenery kind of like goes that way on our left wing. I'm gonna be honest, like I had before Infinite Flight, I wasn't a big fan of the MD-11, but since the MD-11 came to Infinite Flight, I've really enjoyed flying this plane, and I think I've told you guys this before, but this is probably one of my favorite. This probably is my current favorite airliner on Infinite Flight, even though it doesn't have the animated cockpit like the Airbus has and some of the other planes. It's still my favorite one. Like, it's still pretty new and has a lot of the newer features in it, but I like it. $30,000 feet now. We're at Mach 0.85. I will slow down once we get to our cruise. I want to get spacing worked out. Again, guys, please pay attention to your spacing. Whether you're in front of or behind somebody, just try to be spaced out well between you and the person ahead of you, and we shouldn't have a problem at all. You can see Starley's way ahead of us. He was ready like when we were supposed to start the stream, but again, I got held up by a few things. But we're probably gonna slide in right ahead of ET205, and we'll just kind of take control of that gap right there, and I think we'll be just fine if we do that. So that's my plan. So I'm gonna stay at my speed that I'm at now. We're about to level off actually right now, so we're looking really good. Beautiful plane, love it. Love the MD-11. I can't wait for the X plane to get the MD-11. I know there's a developer working on it. I don't know when we're gonna get it. But there's been some screenshots and stuff out there, and I'm really looking forward to it. Especially, I love flying cargo. I don't know, there's something cool about flying cargo. Anyways, how are you guys doing? I know I haven't been talking to you guys much. I'm trying to get the stream started up. Had a lot of issues starting it, but IFS, the way I got the head shake kind of effect on the aircraft is using a third-party app called Infinite Flight Assistant. You can check that out. It's actually a really good app. It gives you all the cabin sounds, which you don't technically need because it's a cargo flight, but it gives you a lot of different cool things to your flight, and I really do enjoy it. I like it. Zach Rudder, good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Infinite TK, what's up? Your ET205? Okay, legit. So I'm going to slide in right in front of you, bro. I'm gonna slide in right in front of you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna speed up a little bit to kind of create more of a gap between us because we're getting pretty close. A little too close for comfort. Yeah, we have like a special flight attendant for this cargo flight. Just one. She caters to us. Basically cooks our food. Because it's cargo again, you don't need an actual flight attendant because you know, there's no passengers. Or like a pilot attendant. Man, such a good looking thing. Looking so good. So freaking good. So good. Always enjoy flying around Africa. Always. So as you can see right now, our ETE to destination is about 1 hour and 8 minutes at our current speed. And wind, we have a bit of a tailwind, a cross tailwind, about 21 knots. And we're just under 600 miles away from our destination. So glad that we got the sound back, but I will turn the music on. And we'll hang out for a bit. Let me know. Go ahead and send your questions now if you have anything you want to ask me. I do have a few things that I want to mention and talk about that I'm excited to talk about. But let me know. We will be doing shout outs here probably pretty soon before I forget. We'll do that, as well as I'll get you guys a motivational quote of the day as well. So Kenya to Ethiopia is what we're doing today. Cruise speed guide is Mach 0.82. Mach 0.82. Again, I'm currently going a bit faster than that only because I'm trying to make spacing behind me. So ET 205. Yeah, so you're going way fast. And so ET 205 and Wisconsin 4219. If you guys could slow down to Mach 0.82. It'll actually help me because I'm only going faster to get away from you. Basically, I'm trying to get a space up ahead of you because once I slow down to Mach 0.82, you're gonna overtake me, and so I'm trying to just get some spacing ahead of you, get a little bit closer to Ethiopian 279 to make space behind us so we can have some good spacing on today's flight en route. I'm not sure if we're gonna have ATC in Ethiopia. I'm not really sure, but if we do, we're gonna need that spacing, and if we don't, we're gonna need it even more. Even more. Captain Sign, you just booked another flight in the PA-28. You should do the same. Yeah, so matter of fact, that's a great point. Let me check. There's nothing else anybody was asking. So I'm glad you brought that up, Captain Sign. Because that is what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about flight training, like real life flight training today. As a matter of fact, I'm not really gonna have a motivational quote, but like I'm gonna be motivating within my talk about this flight training. Let me turn the music down a little bit. I can't hear myself. Actually, it's okay. For lack of better words, I am in full send it mode right now. Where you guys know I've talked about it for years now, that some of you guys who've been following the channel and follow me You know my passion. You know the reason. Like, I'm not just out here doing flight simulation for fun. I do it for fun as well, but I also do it because my dream and my passion is to become a pilot. And now I know that my passion is not only to become a pilot, but to help other people like you become a pilot as well. And that's something that I knew I wanted to be a pilot, but it wasn't until recently that I realized and that the vision was given to me that I want to also help other people become pilots and actually accomplish their dreams as well. So I don't even remember, man. So much has been going on, but I don't remember what it is, but something snapped. Oh, I remember what it was. Jason from Infinite Flight. He's on the staff there at Infinite Flight, and he posted a picture. This is what it was. I'm gonna give Jason full credit. He posted a picture like a week ago talking about how he finally started out his flight training. After all these years, he's been wanting to do it. You know, just like most of us who are watching right now, all of us is wanting to start our flight training at some point, and there's been different reasons for us not doing it. And so he posted a picture of him in, like, a Cessna 172 or something like that, and he did his first flight or his first lesson or something like that. And in that same post, he also mentioned saying that, hey, like, I had to just do it. I had to just go for it, because if I keep waiting up, if I just keep waiting around, if I keep saying I gotta wait for the right time, I gotta wait to have enough money, I gotta wait for the perfect moment to finally jump in and do it, it's never gonna happen. Like, things are never gonna line up. The stars are never gonna line up perfectly for you to just start and do it. And so that being said, at the end he said to just do it, just go for it. And so he just started. And when I saw that, I was like, man, because like I've talked to Jason before. We talked about flying, we talked about Infinite Flight, we talked about all kind of stuff. And he's a person that I respect. And despite what people on the forums feel about some things, but he's a person that I respect and that I actually trust and actually like him. And to see him actually go out there and jump out of his comfort zone and go for it and chase this dream that we call becoming a pilot. Yeah, it was very inspiring, and seeing that honestly is probably the thing that tipped it over for me. It's like, you know what, forget it, F it, I'm doing it. That's how I felt. I don't know if any of you guys know Gary V, but I was like, I'm going full Gary V on this thing. I'm freaking going full ascended mode. I'm just gonna do it. Like, I personally don't feel like I'm in the right time. I don't feel like I have enough money. I don't feel like I'm in the right position to start my training. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't feel like this is the best time. But I don't think that the time is gonna get better. You feel me? And so I need to get my foot in the door. I need to start. Originally, I was like, you know what? I need to save up all my money, get however much money I need, and then just like knock it all out, go real quick in 6 months, and then boom, you know what I mean? Like, pay the money, be done with it, like real quick. And I know that's the better way to do it when you're like going like twice a week, a few days a week, and like you're really doing the fast track of getting your license. If you have the money to do that, amazing, go for it. But I don't. So what I'm thinking is, I'm just gonna go for it, man. I'm gonna go when I can. I'm gonna book when I can. So like, you know, for example, I don't have a date of when I'm actually starting yet, but I'm basically gonna go week by week. I'm gonna go lesson by lesson. So I may have to do a lesson once a week. It might be once every other week. It might be once a month. Like, whatever it takes, man. I'm gonna get started. So I mean, I might not be able to get it done in 6 months. It might take longer. But I know that I need to get started. I need to do something about this. I talked to my wife about it, and she's on board with me. And that's what I need to hear. I need to hear support from my loved ones, to know that, hey, like, I'm going to do this and I need you guys' support. I'm saying also, like, it's not always going to be that way. You might not get support from your family, from your friends. They might not believe in you. Like, a lot of people that I told don't really see it as a big deal. Like, they kind of like, you know, cool, it's like a new another, you know. They don't really see the importance of it. They don't see the value in it like we do, like us here. And so anyways, that being said, I'm going for it, guys. I'm jumping off the plane, or on it. Basically, I'm just jumping out. I'm stepping out in faith, 100%. Yeah, that's all I can do right now, because I know this is what I'm meant to do. Like, it's been confirmed to me I mean, I've been praying about it. I've been thinking about it. I've been, researching and all that kind of stuff. And everything has confirmed to me that this is something I'm meant to do. And I can't keep waiting. I got to go for it. And that being said, too, this week, I have been finally actually making moves to trying to do this. Like before, I've always talked about, I want to do it. Yeah, I'm using my simulator to kind of train me up, which it has. I've learned a ton of stuff from my simulator, Infinite Flight and Next Plane of different things that do apply to the real world. But now I'm actually physically making moves, talking to people, meeting instructors, going to flight schools, doing the tours, doing the discovery flights. Like I'm actually actively now going out and trying to make this thing happen. And so I made calls. I'm set to start getting my medical exam here, hopefully the next week, maybe the week after, depends on when I get paid. But I'm gonna be doing that. That's the first step, guys, for everybody. Anybody interested in doing your pilot license, even the private pilot, you gotta get that medical exam done. Technically, you don't need it until before you're solo, but everybody recommends you go ahead and get it before your first flight in general. Let's check on our flight really quickly. How are we looking here? Alright, cool. I'm gonna slow down to Mach 0.82 like I said, now that we have spacing behind us. And we're cruising, guys. Beautiful views out here over Africa. I think we are still over Kenya. Let me double check that and we'll continue our conversation here. Yes, we're still over Kenya. Basically, all this flight's gonna be over Kenya and in Ethiopia, so we'll be landing in Ethiopia. But to continue what I was saying, I've been making moves, man. I'm making moves. Your first control stall is great. Oh, I'm looking forward to that. I am. So again, making calls this week. I did a lot of research on different flight schools in my area and in the airport right next to me. I'll give you guys this advice as well if you don't know where to go. I recommend try AOPA. I think it's AOPA.com or something like that. Search them up. They have a really long directory. You put in your zip code, and I don't honestly know if it's only in the US or if it's in other parts of the world too. But I know in the US for sure, you put in your zip code, and it will find flight schools and instructors in your area. So that's what I did. I found the ones close to me. I went to all their websites. I looked at what I liked, what I didn't like. I narrowed it down to three flight schools. Not gonna say who they are right now. We'll wait until I actually do something. But I narrowed it down to 3 flight schools in my local area, and I've already talked to all 3 of them. I may go visit one of them today or tomorrow. But the one that I met yesterday, so I already went yesterday to meet one of them and had a great conversation. Man, it was such a good conversation. Look at that freaking view though. Jesus, that's beautiful. That is nice. But yeah, I had a great, man, I was so encouraged yesterday, and it's starting to feel almost real. almost. And because I haven't started yet, but it's almost feeling real. I had a great conversation. The guy was great. The owner of the was really was great. He's a Legacy 650 pilot full time, and then he has 2 instructors under him. So I'll be training with them. What else? Yeah, I can't even go over everything we talked about. Like a lot of it, like again, I'll share later on. But it's just, yeah. I'm like I said, I know I'm meant to do this, and a lot of things that me and this guy talked about yesterday were confirming that I am in the right place. I am moving in the right direction. You know what I mean? Because again, I've been talking about it, I've been thinking about it, been meditating over it, been praying over it. You know what I'm saying? I really do believe God was like, yo, I'm putting you in the right direction. Trust me, I got you, cuz. So, what up, Shamrock? Hi, Champion, IFNG. But yeah, good stuff. I'm excited. I got to see the plane. I got to sit in the plane. At this specific flight school, they use a Piper PA-28 Aero 2, which I'm all for it. Sure, I love Pipers. And they can do all my training, everything except for multi-engine. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna get a multi-engine soon. And if not, I could always go to a different instructor, or actually I can also lease a plane from another school or something like that. So that's always possible to do. But I want to do all my training all the way up to most likely CFI. I want for sure commercial. I want to go all the way to commercial license, but I'm kind of thinking of doing CFI, and that way I can, again, like I mentioned before, I know that my purpose is not only to become a pilot and show you guys that it's possible, but also to help you guys become pilots as well. So hoping someday to see you guys in the skies with me. I think that'd be really freaking dope. John Caballos, I'm flying the plane you love most. I like it too, man. It's my favorite plane on infinite flight right now. Yeah, I'll go to the cockpit, no problem. You want to see my cockpit? Where's the thing? Let's get rid of that. Yeah, beautiful interior. Looking forward to having, you know, the usual stuff that's necessary inside the cockpit for a flight simulator. But yeah, man, I'm excited. So the guy I met yesterday at the flight school, I'm gonna meet him again today to talk about some stuff. I may go to visit another school. I'm really sold, honestly, on this school that I just met yesterday. Like, I'm really sold. I've talked to another one, and they were cool, but I wasn't sold. But with this guy, I'm sold. like when I left, I was like, can we start now? Like I don't even want to leave. Like when I sat in the plane at his hangar, I didn't want to get out. I even told him, I was like, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't want to get out this plane. I don't. And so he laughed, but it's true. And so yeah, I'm sold on him. I want to use him in his school. It's honestly a newer school. They haven't been around that long, but that's not important to me. What's important to me is that I get quality training from quality instructors. The size of the school, I'm not looking for a fancy school, but I also understand. Yeah, I'm just still shopping around, so I haven't committed to anything, but I definitely want to use them. And so unless I go to this other school, check them out, and they have anything that changes my mind, I'm pretty much sold on where I'm gonna go. And so now I just gotta find out where to get the funds to do it and whatnot. And that's pretty much where I am now. So first, I get this medical exam done as soon as possible. As soon as I get that done, I'm gonna go ahead and book my first flight lesson with them, hopefully, and make that happen. As well as I do want to actually record my my progress. So I'm planning on doing a vlog of my flight progress as I learn and whatnot, and show you guys the ups and downs of flight training. And so look forward to that. I have a lot of big ideas coming up with that. If anybody out there wants to partner up with me on that, as far as like sponsorship and whatnot, I am looking for sponsors and partners to help me out with making that video series happen. So I'm going to be reaching out to a lot of people and companies here in this next couple weeks on getting that going, because I'm gonna have to get me a GoPro and some camera equipment to really make it quality that I want it to be. And if I can't get the cameras, I'm just gonna use my iPhone, because this is a freaking cinema camera right here on my iPhone. But I'm excited. But also there's a fear that also comes along, because it's such a big dream. It's such a huge passion of mine. There's so many things that can go wrong. There's so many things that are very uncertain, that there's definitely doubts in my mind, but I have to control them and understand that, hey, it's gonna be okay. God got me on this. I know this is something I'm meant to do. I know I'm in my lane. It's gonna be okay. So yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be good. So I'll keep you guys updated. Obviously, I've been posting pictures already on my Discord. I'm probably gonna have to make a section for pilot training, because some of you guys are also going out and trying out your flight training as well. So I want to encourage you guys right now that if you are thinking about flying and you've been wanting to do this for a long time, or maybe just a short period of time, but you know this is something you want to do and you need to do, like, go for it, man. Do it. Just do it. Just, like, stop making excuses. Stop watching my stream right now and make the call. That's what I'm gonna say. That's what I had to do. So many times I talk myself out of doing stuff like this. This specifically, me actually calling the medical people, was me stepping out of my comfort zone in faith and actually calling them like, hey, I want to come in and do my medical exam, because I knew that was the first step. But so many times, this is the card right here. This is the card they gave me to do my medical exam. and they gave me this card a week ago, and I just called yesterday. That's how long I procrastinated on that. And why? There's no reason for me not to call. There was no reason at all for me not to call. And so I need to stop procrastinating and stop making excuses on why I can't do things and actually just do it. So again, if you are interested in doing it, even if you're in freaking like school still, you know, there's ways to get involved even while you're in school. You know, you freaking make the call, man. Make the call. Stop watching this and make the call. Yeah, that's all I can say, man. Go for it, go do it. So another thing that the instructor told me yesterday that really pushed me, a couple of things that he told me that pushed me, and I like it because he was very motivating. He said, you have a lot of opportunities at your fingertips. And I told him about my story, what I'm doing with my channel, with my life, and there's a lot of different things going on. And he's like, you have a lot of opportunities, actually. You have a lot of things at your disposal, at your fingertips. He's like, you just need to activate it. And I was like, what the heck does that mean? I still don't really 100% know what that really means, but what that means, but I'm trying to find out how to activate it. And I think activating is basically just moving, just making a move. Like if you want things to change, you gotta move. If it hurts, you gotta move. You know what I mean? So another thing, the last thing he told me was, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? And I just sat on that, I let that marinate, and I was like, how bad do I want it? I want it bad. I know I want it bad. I want it real bad. But how bad do you really want it? Like, I want it bad, you know? And because his story, and it'd be really amazing if I actually get to work with this guy, and someday I could actually show you guys him and introduce you guys to him and show you his story. But his story was inspiring to me. He started out, he didn't have a lot of money. He was poor before he started flying. He just worked hard. He just grinded, and not just in the flight lesson part. He grinded just to make the money. He said he would ride the bus all the way to the airport just to do his flight lesson every time he came out. He would do like little handyman jobs around the airport, little just whatever it was that could pay him, that could help him pay for his lesson. He did anything he could do to get the money just to pay for flight school. And now he flies a Legacy 650. He's a corporate pilot. He used to fly for the airlines, for American Airlines. Now he owns his own flight school. You know what I mean? So like, he's doing well. He's doing decent. He's about to buy out his own plane. So you know, sounds like he's doing decent for himself. He's not in debt, none of that stuff. You know what I mean? So he's just a good example of somebody who didn't have anything and was still able to make this work. And that's something that I'm trying to show you guys, I'm trying to prove, and I'm trying to find out how to do as well. So anyways, man, I'm just excited, guys, and I'm nervous, and I'm tired of waiting, and I'm full send it mode, man. I'm gonna go for it. And I'm encouraging and pushing you guys to stop watching and go make the freaking call. Don't wait another day. Matter of fact, as soon as this stream is over, I have multiple calls to make to help me make this happen. You know, there's pilot financing out there. There's a lot of scholarships, opportunities out there, all kind of stuff going on. And so I'm trying to tap into all of that and get going. He was like, so when do you want to start? I was like, today. I'm like, now? Like, I mean, what's your time looking like? You know what I mean? But, you know, obviously I can't really start if I ain't had the money on me at the time to pay him. But still, I mean, yeah, I'm looking like really starting soon. And now I'm going to be 100% real with you guys. So there is some opportunities that we discovered yesterday between me and him, personal opportunities, things that I do, like websites, graphic design, even this new scenery design I've been getting into. There's some opportunities there that I didn't know were possible, that we may be able to make some things work with this guy as well, that can actually knock down the price of what I need to pay for this specific flight school. So still, I don't know, man. I don't know where it's going to lead. I don't like to get my hopes up too high, because when you get disappointed, you just get crushed. But at the same time, I know that even if this door closes, I'm gonna find another door to freaking kick down. So go for it. Go make it happen. Anyways, I've been talking enough. Let me go ahead and appreciate the guys who are watching right now. If you are watching this right now, leave me an emoji. Matter of fact, I want you guys to post in chat, what is it, that one thing that you really want to do? And if you don't know what it is, just put a question mark or an emoji. I don't know. But I want to know, what do you guys want to do? I know like a lot of you guys want to be pilots, but be specific. What do you want to fly? What do you want to do? What's your goal? Put that in the chat right now. I'm going to give you guys a shout out. I'm going to turn the music up and we're going to jam out for a little bit. All right? Let's get it. This is Blue Arrow Radio on 116 FM. Let's go. What's up, my dude? You want to join a flight school now when you're young, but you can't afford it yet. Any advice? Any advice? Any advice? Any advice? Any advice? That's hard. That's where I'm at right now. That's what I'm trying to figure out. How old are you? There's a lot of cadet things going on, a lot of academies. One way you can do it, honestly, is Air Force, Navy. I know people may not want to join the Air Force or Navy. You may not be in the U.S., but I know every country has like an Air Force or a Navy. You could always go that route and join the military and do aviation from there. And when you get out of that, you can come back and be an airline pilot. And you have tons of hours. But that's one of the ways to make it. Another way I would say, again, I'm not there yet, but I would say is there's always, again, just look up a lot of scholarships that are going on. Look up the whole cadet program thing. There's a lot of opportunities for young people to get into aviation. I've even seen them looking over them, trying to find stuff for me. There's also financing opportunities as well. There's banks, there's people who will give you a loan to get your stuff started. So just do your research, man. Look hard. Look hard, and because there's stuff out there that is sometimes hard to find. I don't know where you're located, so I can't give you specific details. But look, man, and also just keep asking that same question to other people who are already flying, people who are in the industry, people who are streaming, whatnot, and eventually you'll find the right answer. Wow, that's right, IFS. God won't help you until you help God with believing in yourself. Exactly. God can't use you if you don't allow him to. IFMG for now. I want to get a Spanish girl. All right, sounds good, bro. Welcome to the stream. Now, good to see you. Fast Taps Gang, what's up, man? I want to be an Emirates A380 pilot. All right, bro. Well, you better head to it fast because those A380s ain't getting built no more. But man, get going with it. Get started. IFS wants to fly Ryanair. Sounds good, man. Get started. Captain Rowdy, criminal intelligence analysis. That sounds legit and important. That's cool, man. Craig Dixon, become an airline pilot. The dream would be an A350 or 777 pilot. Yeah, man. Go for it. Go for it. Captain Sign, Easy Jets. Yes, sir. Crustacean, I still know how to say your name, bro. But you want to be with 777X somewhere? That'd be legit, man. High Champion wants to fly 747, 737, or Air Canada. Boss Style 787. All those are great options. You're 15, not joining your country's military. I feel you. But yeah, Air Force cadet type of thing. That's kind of a good idea. Callum Holly wants to be an aircraft engineer. That sounds really good, bro. We need people like that. Seth, currently a student pilot, and got a scholarship from AOPA. Bro, congratulations, Seth. That's amazing. Finishing high school and going to make aviation my career. Money is always an issue, but I believe I will make it. You will, man. With that attitude, absolutely. That's amazing. That's great to hear you got a scholarship, man. I tell you guys, it's out there. It's out there. Captain Rowdy, let's see, I've missed it. Civil Air Patrol is a great way to start. It's an Air Force auxiliary for adolescents who want to join Air Force or looking to be a pilot. You can obtain your pilot license through CAP. Sounds good, man. Thanks for the advice. Aussie 20 wants to fly for American Airlines in the 737. Legit. Nice, nice. Well, thank you guys so much for flying and watching us while we're doing this. I'm gonna shout out the people who are actually in our flight as well. We got a nice stream train going on in the Friday night flight. Choo choo, let's go. Starly's up front, man. Thank you so much, bro, for helping me out with today's flight. This flight was completely thanks to Starlight. He's planned it, everything. Ethiopian 188, thank you, my friend, for flying with us today. Ethiopian 8002, thank you for flying with us today. Ethiopian 1279er, Wisconsin 4219er, who's right on top of me. Ethiopian 3964, thank you for flying with us. Ethiopian 159er, November 725, Quebec Gulf, thank you, man, for flying with us as well. Ethiopian 690, Ethiopian 368, 507. Is that the last one? It is. Thank you guys so much for being a part of today's flight. Why does it feel like we're going so slow? But I'm glad, I'm happy to have you guys. I'm glad to be here on Infinite Flight and Friday Night Flight, man. I know it's been a while. I know you guys have been waiting for me to bring some more Infinite Flight content back to the channel, and I appreciate you guys being patient with me and allowing me to enjoy myself and play some other games, do some other simulators and things like that. I think that's gonna be great. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. When are we going to Houston? In the sim? I don't know. I fly there all the time, but for live stream, I don't know when we're gonna fly to Houston again. Honestly. Speaking of Houston, though, you guys know, some of you guys know that I've been learning how to do some 3D modeling and whatnot. And let me adjust myself. We're a bit too close for comfort, Mr. Wisconsin. Oh wait, there's two planes. Where did y'all come from? There's all this space ahead of me and behind me, and y'all on top of me. Was I not going the right? I was going Mach 182, yeah. Alright, let's do that for a bit. But I was saying I'm working on doing 3D modeling, and I've been modeling my home airport here in Houston. It's a smaller airport, though. It's not the main airport. It's the one outside. It's just to the north or west of the airport, and been working on that. And so I've been doing a lot of flying on X-plane in and out of it for testing and whatnot, and it's coming along really well. I'm pretty excited about it. One of the reasons I may go to the airport today is to go take some more reference photos of some of the hangars at the airport to bring it into the modeling program. So looking forward to that. Yeah, I live in Houston. H-Town. Okay, so now I see that you're matching my speed. So figure something out. Figure life out. You're not flying in formation. That's something we're not doing today. Callum, no, we're on expert server. Oh, that's dope, man. Orbix makes the airfield that you fly at. That's legit. Lucky you, bro. Lucky you. Yes, Orbix is like draining my bank account, man. They keep coming out with all these airports, and I just want to buy them all. Like, if I could, I would own every single Orbix airport that they've released. I was trying to force myself not to buy them, you know.
Me llega esa duda que siempre estremece. Si valgo
Oh, that's pretty cool. The airport next to you is right like 10 meters from your school. That's legit. All right, IFMG, see you later, man. Good luck on your Spanish and your Spanish girlfriend. What am I doing this again? Honestly, I don't know. I don't have plans yet for next week. I don't know what we're going to be streaming or playing next week. I know I won't be streaming on Monday for sure, but we'll probably do Tuesday through Friday, most likely. But I don't know. I can't say. Just kind of stick around, and we'll see when I pop up. I wish I could tell you. I really wish I could be like, hey, I'll be here next Wednesday. But I don't know. I haven't planned that far ahead. My mind is kind of focused somewhere else right now, to be completely honest with you. Really focused on this flight training, getting that ready, getting that started, as well as I have some music stuff coming up and in work as well. So, and then streaming is something that I'm definitely going to be doing. I just don't know what yet. So we'll see next week. We did a lot of racing this past week, so we'll probably get back to doing some flying. So I may do Infinite Flight again next week. I don't know. We'll see what I'm in the mood for. Hey, we haven't had an Infinite Flight week since the African Summer Tour. So we'll see. I don't feel it. We might. I don't know. I'm not gonna make any promises. You have 2 airports locally, such as London City and Heathrow. Which airport should I start flying for real? I would definitely say not Heathrow. Probably not London City either, to be honest with you. Whichever airport has actual like flight schools and stuff. Like I don't think Heathrow's gonna have flight schools there. London City might have flight schools there, but that's still a pretty big airport. So I would look for a smaller airport maybe in the area close by. There's a bunch of them over there. If you found a smaller airport, yeah, London City has a very challenging approach as well, which is good that you live near it. That means that eventually you'll get to land there, probably farther down in your training. But maybe find another airport nearby and research them. No support for iPhone 11, really? I didn't know that. That's not good. Good thing I didn't get the 11 yet. That's funny, IFMG. That's funny. Nice little joke there. She dances really well. What does she dance? What kind of like just like regular dancing, or is there like a specific style that she dances? Sounds like a dope girl, man. You definitely need to wife her. Danish, you broke your phone. That sucks, man. Good to see you though. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, try Stansted. That'll probably be better. Try Stansted. I don't really know again that area too well as far as like where flight training is best at, but I know there's obviously a ton of places you can probably go. But over near London, if you live near London, there's a bunch of airports. And Stansted might be too big too. I don't know. It might be a smaller one you can go to. Yeah, just research, find some local fields, man. And there could be some really good flight schools. Matter of fact, you'll find something. Do I have any local airfields? To me, yes. I live like 2 minutes, literally 2 minutes down the road is the airfield that I hope to train at. That's the one that I've been doing. I've been talking to all these people at. And so yeah, I've been there like twice this week already, like talking to flight schools and trying to figure out where I want to go. And so luckily it's close. So I recommend though, if when you do your flight school, I recommend you do pick somewhere that's close by if possible, because you're gonna be going there a lot. You're gonna be driving a lot. It's a lot of hours of time driving. So if you're far away, you don't want to spend too much time just driving. You want to spend more of that time flying. Your airport is right next to Luton and Stansted. Cool. Ah, I have like something in my ear. Yeah. It's like in there. Probably need to clean my ears, honestly. That's probably what it is. I can still hear it barely out of his ear right now. I need to go clean it out. But if I didn't do this airport, I'm thinking the next closest airport would be not very close, to be honest with you. Like I really want to do this one because the other ones are kind of like on the other side of town. Like Houston's a very big, spread out city, and you gotta hop on a highway and it takes a while to get to anywhere. So the closer the better. It's true. In the sky, planes look small a lot of times, but up close they look big. Alright, I think I give up. I think I'm just gonna be stuck with these two guys. I think no matter what I do, they're gonna match my speed, so I'm just gonna fly. We're 267 miles out, 30 minutes to go, so we're halfway there. What up, Ben Brown? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. How much does a CPL cost in the US? Over here we call it PPL, private pilot license, and it's gonna cost you at least $10,000. Realistic. Well, yeah, at least $10,000 in the perfect world. So I know that now because I've been looking into it so much. Dang, the nearest flight school is 400 kilometers from me. That sounds far. Jason Thomas, what's up, man? I'm doing good, man. Thanks for asking. Aussie 20, I don't know. I'm trying to avoid them, but they just keep matching my speed. Tyrick Cox, welcome to the stream, man. New here, first time. Welcome, my good man. And I will say, I don't know if anybody has been subscribing or following, but I'm sorry, I still haven't fixed my notification settings since we had that issue a week ago. So it's not popping up right now whenever it's my subscribe, so I apologize, but thank you anybody who has subscribed in the last week. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. I really do appreciate that. Sorry it's not popping up and you're not getting the recognition that you deserve. No, I actually disagree. Houston doesn't really have as much refinery as you would think. Only a small part of Houston has a lot of refinery, and that's over on the southeast side. That's where all the, like, over, I think they call it Pasadena is the area, and there's a bunch of stinky, we like to call it Stankadena because it smells because of all the refineries and different types of stuff they're processing out there. But that's nowhere near me. Like, I'm on the opposite side of the city. That's a very small part, so it's not a lot of refinery. A lot of businesses though, a lot of oil and gas industry out here, but not a lot of refineries. Sydney Matthew, we are 30 minutes away from our destination today. Yes, I will be playing X-Plane Mobile when that comes out. Oh, commercial pilot. I thought you were referring to PPO. Commercial pilot license. I don't know the total number. Honestly, I think it's like 30,000, something like that. Maybe $30,000 or $40,000, including all the other stuff. So. $1 million DKK. Wow. How do I feel about the weather in Houston? It's very hot and humid. That's how I feel about it. I don't really like it. But oh, some days very nice, but I don't really like it. You're speeding up because of Wisconsin? Yeah, me too. I'm speeding up and slowing down. So ET205, you go. We have Jet as well coming up on us. But you go, you get away. Save yourself. I want a CPL, yeah. I want a commercial pilot license. 115,000 where you are? All right, we're 30 minutes out. I'm gonna be back really quick. I need to clean my ear because I can barely hear out of that side. I'll be right back. We'll turn the music up and we'll just cruise here for just a bit. And when we get back, I want to talk about Infinite Flight and what you guys are excited about as far as new releases and things like that. So stay tuned. I'll be back in just a minute. All right, I'm back. All right, so as I mentioned before, what's up, Dreads? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Glad to have you, my friend. Welcome aboard. Is my goal to be an ATP or a commercial pilot? Right now, commercial pilot. I don't really know the difference of what an ATP is, to be completely honest with you. What I understand was like an air transport pilot or something like that. I'm not even really sure what that is, to be 100%. You can educate me on that. J-Dub C. Lano, your birthday's tomorrow. Well, happy birthday to you, my friend. And we have ATC at our destination. Great to hear. We are 26 minutes out. I will most likely descend around 150 miles away at 1,500 feet per minute. That is the plan. So until then, guys, how are you feeling? What are you thinking? What do you think about these updates? What's coming first? Are you excited? What are you excited about? Do you not really care? I mean, whatever. As far as updates coming to Infinite Flight Mobile Flight Simulator here in hopefully sometime this year.
Change. 'Cause 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 'cause
Thank you, Ivex, for giving us a name to call you. Because yes, your name is extremely long. I don't know how to pronounce it, and I don't think anybody wants to type it. So appreciate it. I've been asking like, hey, can we give you a nickname? Ivex. Gotcha. Is it high? I probably should check on that. The elevation. But yeah, what do you guys think about these new updates coming out to Infinite Flight here in the future, in the soon future? Looks like they're using 07 left, 07 right. Elevation is 7,600 feet. Yeah, that's pretty high actually. So Raul, excited about the A350, excited about the 777 rework. Can't wait for X-Plane Global. Yeah, man. I always feel weird when I sit on camera with my leg up. Anybody excited about the Cessna 172? anybody excited about that, or how do you feel about that? What is the community response to the 172 coming out? Another general aviation aircraft coming to infinite flight after we already gotten the X-Cub and a few other things. Craig is excited about the 172. We got somebody on board. We got one GA fan out here. Legit, nice. Oh dang, your sub ends in 2 days. That sucks, bro. Yeah, I'm good to the end of the year. I'm excited about the 172. I don't really know. I don't really know what we're getting, to be honest with you. So I don't even know what to be excited about. I mean, obviously, yeah, I'm excited about the A350 and 777 and stuff like that. You know, that's gonna come in the future. But I don't see that happening extremely soon. But the 172, I think, is gonna be great. I don't know what features they're bringing with it, honestly, yet. I haven't looked too deep into it, but I know it's gonna be a good plane. I'm looking forward to the 172 coming to life. But yeah, I think it's gonna be dope. What's up, Aviation Flyer? Welcome to the stream, buddy. I don't think the 172 will be a troll plane, to be honest with you. It's too small to be a troll plane. Troll plane is A380. A380 will always be the troll plane. Caravan's a good plane too. I don't know. Caravan's definitely faster. A bit different. I don't know if I would say I prefer 172 over a Caravan. I'm not sure. Imagine a C-172 with an analog cockpit. Well, aren't they gonna have glass and analog or steam gauges? So it had a glass cockpit and a steam gauge cockpit version, kind of similar to how the X-Cup came out with 2 different versions. But I mean, how many people really do bush flying on infinite flight? Think about that. Like, how many of you guys actually go out and do bush flying on infinite flight? I love bush flying. I don't do it on infinite flight. A troll plane is the Beluga. A Piper would be nice, especially if I actually start doing my training with the Piper. I'm gonna want Piper on infinite flight. Oh no. Oh no, dead. Who is this guy? Somebody shoot this guy out of the sky. He just murdered me and my cargo. Here it is. We have an Air Force 1851. Weapons free. Weapons free, sir. Get him. Get him, get him, get him. Speaking of weapons free, what about this Modern Warfare that's coming out? What do you guys think about that? As well as Ghost Recon Breakpoint is in beta now. Debating on doing that. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time this weekend to really play much, sadly. But I really want it, because I know I'm gonna eventually get it when it comes out. Juno to PAGY. Where is PAGY? I don't know where that is. Sometimes I wish I had ghost control, where I could just be like, pew, and just shoot people out of the sky. Just ghost them just like that. Just poof, be gone. Just straight Casper. Ghostbusters, just, you know. Yeah, he's just matching my speed. Like whatever I do, he does. We're well above our original cruise altitude and cruise speed, and no matter what I do, this is nothing I can do at this point. You know what I mean? So give Blue the ghost. Need some ghosting ammo. I love this song. You had Breakpoint Private Beta. That's a very good game. Dope, man. That's good to hear because they hyped it up pretty well, and I'm excited for it. Again, I don't think I'm gonna get a chance to play beta this weekend. I would like to, but I don't think I'm gonna get a chance to do that. Might look into it, but we'll see. I have a lot of other things I need to worry about right now that I don't know, more importante, mucho importante. All right, when you guys thinking of descending here? Airport elevation is 7,600 feet, pretty high. I'm saying we descend about 120. Actually, I might just start descending now. Yeah, we'll play it by ear. We'll do that. We'll descend now, play it by ear. Elevation 7,600. I'm gonna go down to 18. We hit 1,500 up. See how that feels, and if it's too fast, then we'll do something different. One thing I'm looking forward to is when I do start my real life flight training. I'm really interested to see how differently I flight sim. You know what I mean? Because now everything that I know about flying, I've learned from videos and stuff, like videos and like little things in X-Plane and Infinite Flight, whatnot. You know what I mean? I've picked up along the way, but I've never done formal training. You know what I mean? Like, it honestly amazes me that people like me and so many other flight sims out there are doing like real life procedures and things like that they've learned on their own with no flight training, no school, none of that. Obviously you still need it, but and so how much differently am I gonna fly? How much differently am I gonna talk during these flights after I start my flight training? That's what I'm interested in. Well, I appreciate that, Ivix, for watching my streams, bro. I'm always glad to have you here, even when you're late. Always good to have you, bro. Keeping the conversation going. So I believe we are now over Ethiopia. Again, landing in Ethiopia as well, at Addis Ababa. Yeah, something like that. There is ATC. Trying to find myself in the live flight map. Take a look at the flights here. 14 minutes out. That's where we're headed. Let's see what we have here. Ground and tower. All right, cool. So no approach. So again, very important that we be spaced out, because without approach on, you will get the go around easy. So make sure that spacing is real nice between you and the person ahead of you, at least 5 to 10 miles. I recommend 10 because it's probably gonna be less than that. So my descent rate currently is 1,500, but that may change depending on how things go. I'm just kind of playing by ear right now at the moment, honestly. An update on my IFATC adventures as well as joining them. It's going slowly. I have not made any progress since we last spoke. I was supposed to do a session last Sunday. It didn't work out. I was busy. So I'm going to try to get to it here again. I do want to still finish it even with, trying to start my road training, but I just haven't got to it. So I'm looking forward to doing it though. Alfred, what's up, man? What language is that? I'm not sure. Your flight plan, Mountain Kilimanjaro, something about that. Either way, welcome. Hope you understand this. If anybody understands him, please answer him. If anybody speaks whatever language you're talking, Alfred. Sorry. This is why I like having multicultural people in chat, so that somebody comes in a language that I don't know, like German. I got like a bunch of you guys over here who speak German. You can answer that. So I don't know what language that is specifically. So. Oh, well, hello. Again. This guy does this often. He's really good at staying on people's wingtips. But I'm gonna show you the map so he can see. I think he wants to see the map. But I didn't play the Modern Warfare beta. I kind of want to at least try the Breakpoint one, honestly. Like, I want to see it, but like, I just don't think I'm gonna have time. DCS still has the F-16 coming out, I believe, soon. So I still have not. Man, maybe I'll do that next week. I might do that next week. To be honest. I might do that. I might do DCS World. I've been wanting to do that for a while, and I just haven't. No good reason why I haven't done it. I just haven't done it, and I need to just do it because I really enjoy that game. And I think you guys would enjoy it too. I might. Maybe I'll do that because I've been talking about doing it. I just haven't freaking done it. That would be cool. I would love it if they add wake turbulence and crash animations. I would like to see my plane actually flip after I die. I'll be looking on time. We'll see. We'll see. We'll definitely, after we land, we'll watch the replay. And if we have time, actually before the replay, if we have time, we'll watch a few people land after us. We'll just see how everything goes. I don't know if we're gonna get to go around. I don't know. So. But I wouldn't mind watching a few of you guys land after I touch down. Alright, still descending 94 miles out, 10 minutes away. We're passing 28,000 feet. I'm gonna pull up my charts here and get prepared for arrival. And it's Ethiopia today. So confirming with the chart, elevation is 7,600 feet. We're approaching 07 left. There's only RNAV approaches on that side. ILS on the 25 side. Yeah, even shows it on here. That's fine. We'll do the RNAV GNSS 07 left or right. I was gonna pick up the left one just to kind of prepare. We're going to be at about 10,000 feet out here. Where Ethiopia 188 is. We need to be able to 10,000 feet by that point. And we're about 16,000 feet away from that. So we're good. I think our descent rate is decent. I think we'll be okay. There's some mountains up there, but we'll be at 18,000 feet. We'll be well above those mountains, so we won't be having any issues there. So still descending 1,500 feet per minute down to 18,000 currently. And eventually we'll make our way down to 10,000 before we make our intercept into the RNAV approach GNSS 07 right, left, either one. What flight school do I recommend in the Houston area? I can't say yet. I'm still researching. I don't know. There's a lot of them though. Like there's a lot. There's a lot. What I recommend is, again, go to AOPA website. Go to their website and search your zip code in Houston, and they will show you multiple airports in your area. Once you find those airports, look them up on the internet. This is what I did. Look them up on the internet. Look at their websites. You know, see what kind of feeling you get from looking at the website. How do you like the planes, the fleet they have, the people they have on board, like all that kind of stuff. Kind of narrow it down to your favorite 5 or 3. Just up to you how many you choose. After you do that, go visit. Call them. Actually, no. Call them first. And then hopefully they'll invite you out to their hangar or their airport and allow you to come in and get a look at their operation out there, and then make a decision after that. That's what I recommend. So right now I don't have any flight schools that I personally recommend in Houston because I haven't even started. So, and there's a lot. Houston's a huge city. We have a lot of airports here. There's a lot of flight schools, so, and then a lot of instructors. Teddy, what up, man? Good to see you. I'm doing well. Same to you, Japple Games. Thank you as well, man. I am doing well. I actually disagree, Captain Sign. I don't think IFAT is gonna be any easier after I start my flight school because it's a different perspective. It's a very different perspective. The things that I'm learning in IFATC, I technically already know, even before doing my flight training, honestly. The difference is just being on the ATC side of things, it kind of throws you for a curve when you're used to being a pilot. And that's been my issue. And my main issue is really just being, I guess, familiarization with the controls and the UI of Infinite Flight as a controller. After that, my other issue is just small things, like really small things, little procedural things that you don't worry about as a pilot, and you don't know much about. So I disagree. I don't think joining IFAT is gonna be any easier after I start training than it is now. Matter of fact, I would prefer to go ahead and be a part of IFATC before, so I don't have to worry about like all the training sessions, all that stuff. I can just focus on my actual flight training. You know what I mean? Honestly, I don't know. I could see myself like even doing more ATC than flying in the future after I become IFATC. I don't know. That's a possibility. How's our spacing looking ahead of us? I'm just gonna make sure that, again, guys, spacing as we're coming into our destination. Make sure that you are spaced out ahead of you. All right, so I can see right now ET205 is going only 458 knots, which is actually it's even. For a second ago it said 300. I am gonna slow down just to make sure that spacing is good. So I'm gonna go all the way down to 300 even. To make sure spacing ahead of me is good. Plus I have another aircraft who's been sticking with me, so I'm just gonna ignore him and just do mind my business. It's possible, Kevin, that they don't have like maybe they saw the stream start and they don't have another device to watch the stream or hear what I'm saying. So that's possible. Some people don't have, you know, a way to watch the stream and fly. They see me streaming, they just join a flight. Ewo, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome. Why don't I use a joystick for Infinite Flight? I don't prefer it. Where I get the dope music, I get it from Epidemic something. Epidemicsound.com. So yeah, as far as IFATC, it's just gonna take practice for me, just doing it more often. All right, I think we're coming up on 18,000. Yep. And let's take a look at the situation here. We are 43 miles away, and again, that's why I want to slow down, because you can see me now, and me and ET ahead are starting to get a little bit too close. And yes, I'm gonna slow down even more. I'm going to 280 now. Is that him right there? Oh, I like this song. Alright, down to 15,000. What up, Alex Pete, man? I hope you feel better, man. Sorry to hear that you're not feeling well, man. Wishing you the best, my good man. I'm feeling good, though. I'm feeling good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, Infinite TK, I'm trying to slow down, buddy. I'm trying to slow down. How fast are you going? My ground speed is 367 and yours says 400 and something, and I'm still catching you. So I don't know. I slowed down already for you. Oh no, I skipped to the end. Anyway, let's turn it back down. Yes, sir, I do have a Discord. If one of my moderators who are watching and listening could post that Discord so you can have it. It's invite only right now. I might open it back up, but trying to keep trolls out. Noah, what's up, man? Good to see you. Well, I'm glad to help it anyway, Alex. Again, I hope you feel better, buddy. Can I play the song from the intro? From which intro? Thank you, Starlight, for posting that. I think Nightbot doesn't have the Discord link, I don't think. Matter of fact, I think we should give the Nightbot the Discord link from now on. There's 15,000. Let's go ahead and get. I'm gonna actually go ahead and make a left turn downwind, and we're gonna contact tower. So I'm actually gonna kill the music here. We're actually getting really close for our landing here, and we're turning right, but I actually want to go left. I'm turning to heading mode, turn off nav mode, make a left turn for downwind here. Runway 07. We should be close enough now to talk to tower. We'll go ahead and call inbound landing. Just send it. Hey, make right 3, of course. You know why I got 360 for spacing? You know why? That guy. That's why I got 360 for spacing. Someday I'm gonna get a freaking ghost because of people all over me. So I gotta go make the 360. Gonna extend my flight time. So we're gonna slow down 235 knots. There's no reason to go do circles at 280 knots. And we're gonna continue descending. He didn't give us. I don't think tower can give you an altitude. I'm not sure. Not that I remember. But we can change our altitude to AGO, and that'll tell us our actual altitude above the ground. So we're above 10,000. So I'm gonna put landing lights on. I'm gonna change that back to MSO. A couple mountains out here to watch out for. That one, and that little one over there, that other one over there. We should be okay. We'll put the flight spoilers out to help us lose some speed.
Extended.
Alright, so still continuing our right 360, which always feels like punishment whenever I get it. It really does. I always feel like ATC is punishing me when I get a right 360. It's like, hey, you had poor planning getting into my airspace. I'll make you do circles in the air. It could have honestly also been maybe we were too high. Could have been too high as well. So just barely get to 11,000. So that could have been another reason why they could have given me the right 360. Alright, about to level off at 11,000. Make sure our speed is good. I'm gonna go ahead and continue down to 10,500. I'm gonna stay there for now. Our speed is okay. Continue our turn, make a turn to, again, still doing a whole 360. And the slower you go, the smaller of a circle you'll make in the sky. So that's why the first thing I did was, oh great. That's why one of the first things I did was slow down. But thankfully we didn't disconnect anything from Infinite Flight, but that did disconnect my Infinite Flight Assistant because I got that phone call. So you won't be hearing any more of the cabin sounds, and it probably won't get the head shake effect either anymore, because now after that happens, I think it's going to disconnect us from that app. He did tell me right 360, right? I believe he said right. Alright, so we've done a 360. He just said one. He didn't tell us to hold, so we'll go ahead and approach the airport again once we get back pointed towards. I'm just gonna put myself in like a right downwind, I guess. I'll keep my speed down because we do have ET205 ahead of me. There is enter right base, runway 07 right. Number 5, tracking files on left base. All right. We've been cleared to approach the airport. This is good news. Landing lights are already on. Again, keep in mind that the airport elevation is 7,600 feet. We're at 10,000, which only puts us about 3,000 feet above the airfield elevation. Where is the airport though? Because there's a mountain ahead of me. Where the heck is the airport? That's a problem. I don't know if... I assume it's like over there, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna cheat really quick. Turn these on. Okay, it's over there. Oh, funny. Alright, is the traffic we're following, is it him? Or is it him? I don't really know. Either way, we need to turn. ET205, did he give you 07 left or 07 right? Aviation X Central, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Great to see you. Please follow instructions. What did I do? Do you not see there's a mountain there? Where am I gonna go? Alright, I'm just gonna freaking turn around. Said number 5. Hey, make left traffic, alright. Okay. Not sure what I misunderstood there. Did I call it back? Alright, let's go back and read that. He said Blue 116, inner right base, 07 right, number 5, try the files on left base. I'm about to disconnect legit. He said go around. Make left traffic. I can't go like the mountain is right there. There is no left traffic. You guys got me? Like there is no freaking left traffic to make if I don't approach like at least go towards the airport a little bit more. Like I'm really getting upset, to be honest. I'm gonna hit this mountain, I guess. So I'm gonna tell him sorry, but I don't know what the heck he wants me to do. If you wanna ghost me, ghost me. I just won't be back. Like there's no freaking left traffic. Who the heck is this guy? Ladriz? I guess I'm left trafficking around this mountain. Enter left downwind 05 right. I'll call your base. Got you. Call my base. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're downwind. So if he calls it, anytime the next couple miles, we can't turn because we are even with this mountain. And this guy doesn't know the terrain around him. So. Anthony Plays, good to see you, man, bro. What was his stream? Joel Anderson, what was his stream? I mean, I personally may have gotten the sequencing wrong. I didn't even see 5 planes ahead of me at the time he called it number 5. Tried to follow on left base. I was looking for a person on left base. I didn't see nobody on left base. I saw 1 plane on final. I saw 2 planes on final pointing the nose to the airport. Who's on left base? I don't know who the heck's on left base. I'm just telling my side of the story. I was over here. I was on a right base, going like 225, 210 knots. And I had 1 aircraft right here where Ethiopian 192 is, making a sort of a left turn to intercept the thing. I had somebody else over here where Ethiopian 368 is, basically pointing in the exact same direction. Neither of them were on a left base, not visually at least. Maybe one reason is because I can't actually hear what he's telling other people. So maybe I would have known what they were saying. But I can't hear what everybody else is saying. I'm just reading my own calls. Either way, it's a frustrating situation to be in. And if he ghosts me, I will just be like, all right, I'm done. I'm gone. Goodbye, infinite flight. Basically, is how I feel about that. Aviation X, I meant see you next time, bro. Number 404 right, clear to land. All right, number 4. All right, let's go ahead and count this out, guys. Let's see, 1 plane, 2 plane, 3 planes. 3 planes. Have a cookie now. Something we already do, Alfie, about getting on voice and doing flights together. Whenever available, my availability is very random, so I'll get on random times. Usually when I'm free, nobody else is free to fly. But I'm all for doing group flights and talking on a Discord chat and doing flights on VATSIM and stuff like that. I enjoy doing that. We did one of those a few days ago. I think it was last Sunday. I think we flew from Miami to Puerto Rico, and that was fun. We were on Discord and stuff. But yeah, just you gotta be on Discord, and be watching, because again, when I hop on, and people who actually ever play games with me know I hop on the most random times. I'm just like, I'm here. You know what I mean, there's no planning. I don't plan to game. I can't plan the game because a lot of other things more important that are going on. And so, but whenever my free time comes around, which can be either a lot or rare, that's when I play. And so I would hop on Discord. If anybody's on, they can play with me if I'm, doing something. Everybody's free. All right, returning final. Kinda. We turned a little bit too much. We need to go around that mountain. Very interesting approach from this side. You gotta go around this mountain to land. No private pilot license yet, Anthony. But we talked about it a lot earlier. Not gonna talk too much about it now, but I'm actually working on it now, so stay tuned for that. And hopefully a lot of you guys will start getting to it as well. Yeah, man, Alfie, just come by, bro. Just come by Discord and just be around. I mean, I don't like at everybody every time I fly. I don't want to bother everybody every time I'm playing a game, but sometimes we'll hop on Discord and do voice chat and all that stuff. It's fun. Good times. Alright, we are 15 miles away from the airport. We're on final. We're number whatever we are now. We're following Ethiopian 159er. That situation was frustrating. And he gave us 07 right, so that's what we're expecting. And let's confirm that, because he's already threatened to ghost us twice. Yep, 07 right. Go for it, Alex Pete, man. That's what I was saying earlier. That's pretty much the whole theme of today's stream was go for it, man. Like, don't let things hold you back. Don't, stop making excuses and just go for it, man. Go get that license. Right, it's slowing up here. We're 11 miles out now. Airport is right off our nose. And I'm gonna tune into 07 right GPS approach, which we can use like an ILS, even though there's not a real ILS here. I think we're a bit off to the left, aren't we? Yeah, we are. And I'm gonna hit approach mode here in just a second. It doesn't crash. Here it is. Approach mode is activated. In the US, you can actually get I think you can get a pilot license at 16. Or maybe it's a sport pilot license, I can't remember. But there's a pilot license you can get at 16. I know that for sure. Alright, we're established. Again, there's only ground and tower online right now, so no approach. We're already on tower, so no need to switch to tower as we're on final and established on localizer, or on the RNAV approach. Like all the hangars are going to be on the left, so we'll land and exit to the left, and then we'll just wait for clearance across 07 left. Get this thing slowed down. Pull us to arm. Speed's coming down. We're 4 miles out. Oh, it sucks. Your landing was ruined by your notifications. That's funny. It happens. All right, gear down. We should have did that already. That nose is up there. He says that nose is up there. We're gonna stall. What the heck? What are you doing? Okay. Let's land the plane, guys. I'm taking control. Calibrate. And gonna turn approach mode off. 1000. My controls. Lots of flaps. He's already given us the clear to land. 500. Runway seems clear from my point of view.
300. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
And we're down. Knots. We will let it roll. Kind of missed that exit. We probably could have made it if I would have put some more brake in, but we didn't make it. When able, turn left, cross runway 07 left, contact ground. When able, expedite aircraft on final. All right, we'll do. He already did give us the clear to cross 07 left. I swiped it on accident. So I think he said cross. I don't think there's, yeah, so you have to actually get on it to cross it, it looks like. Or no, I don't know. He said cross it, right? He said cross it. Didn't he say cross it? Yeah, he said cross it. And there's no other way to get across it except for the back taxi it. So there's like aircraft. Is he taking off? I don't think so. It's such a sketchy situation. We had an aircraft on the freaking runway with his lights beaming down at the end. And we're basically using this runway as a taxiway. Oh, there's a taxiway right there. Holy crap. I need this guy to move because I need to taxi behind him. I need this guy to move. Okay, I guess he's not moving. Yeah, I can't stop on the runway, so I'm gonna have to taxi here. I missed that exit. Hope he doesn't get mad that I'm using all the freaking runway to taxi back. All right, we're turning here. All right, we made it. Sorry about that, ATC. Sorry for the confusion. I'm actually going to pull forward here because there is traffic behind us trying to cross the runway also, and I don't want to hold him up like that guy held us up. So we'll just park right here, switch over to ground, and then request taxi to parking. Fan lights off, strobe lights off. And I guess we could park right ahead. I guess that's fine. I'm back. And now I think the mic, okay, cool. Night taxi parking, right, is that? Parking brake released. We'll taxi straight ahead to that parking spot. And we'll be done. Welcome to Ethiopia, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you guys so much for those who flew with us in the stream train today here on Friday Night Flight. And thank you guys who were watching. We will go ahead and park, and depending on how the traffic flow is looking, like if there's like nobody landing for a while, I'm not gonna wait too long to watch anybody land because I don't have all day either. I'm a little far. Good. Engines off, but we'll stick around and hopefully watch a couple people land, and then we'll watch the replay of my landing, which I don't really know how, if it was good or bad. I don't really have an opinion at the moment until I see it. But pretty confusing approach situation that happened there. I don't know. Maybe I just missed something. I'm not sure. But let's see who's on final. We got Ethiopian 690. He's on final. We can watch him. I always like to get at least a couple landings on my replay in case I ever want to take some more screenshots of other people and stuff, you know. And he's coming down 07 right. I don't know how far he is now. All right, he's about to cross the numbers. There he is. Oh no, wrong plane. Come on. Oh, that was good. That was actually a really good landing. I don't know who that was, but that was a good landing. Good job. Really good job. My phone does not like me moving it around. Alright, anybody up next? Yeah, no, actually. I think that was the last person. I took so long to land that everybody passed me and then I landed. That's funny. Alright, cool. Alex, yeah, sure, we can talk about it on Discord. Again, I mean, I'm not an expert. I'm still learning all this stuff myself. I'm just sharing with you guys the little things that I am learning as I go, as far as like me pursuing to get my pilot license. So, but again, man, thank you guys. You guys even look beautiful on the ramp. Look at those planes. That looks nice. That looks nice. I'm gonna get out of here. In flight. And we're gonna go and watch my landing, and then we'll get out of here. But again, thanks. I can't say thanks enough for you guys. One thing I didn't mention was that thank you guys for all your support. You know, through this whole YouTube, you know, thing we've been doing here, and supporting and watching the streams, and all your donations and subscribes and follows. Like any money pretty much that I get from streaming and donations, I put it into I either put it back into this or I use it and save it. Actually, I save it for flight training. So a lot of the money that I am going to be using is going to come directly from you guys, from YouTube. So definitely want to say thank you guys so much for supporting the channel and coming out and helping this channel become a success. There's still a lot of growth to be had. A lot of success to be had. It's a long way to go. We're still technically a small channel, but I just want to say thank you guys for really making a lot of these things possible, you know, because it's going to give me an extra small flow of income to at least put towards flying, and that's really what I'm be using big time. So again, if you know anybody, any companies, any people in general who do want to, I don't usually ask for money. I'm not asking for money. I'm just saying that the opportunity is there for people to come and sponsor and partner with me as I go through this this flight school journey, and I will definitely be giving recognition and a lot of credit to the people who support me through this whole process. So I just want to let you guys know the opportunity is there for anybody who wants to Don't go for it. If you need to contact me, you can go to iambluegames.com or Discord, Instagram, DM, whatever. All right, let's go watch that landing.
Number 2, behind the traffic on final, Ethiopian 365. Ethiopian 365, number 2, runway 7 right, clear to land. Number 2, clear to land, runway 7 right, Ethiopian.
Yeah, something weird happened right before I disconnected autopilot. I think I might have hit the flaps too early or something, I'm not sure. That's what happens when you haven't flown infinite flight in a week and you come and try to land MD-11. You know what I mean? That thing is beautiful coming down though, isn't she? I will also say, I didn't mention it all stream today, but pretty much it's going to be a given for now on. If you guys have some great screenshots that you took throughout our flight today, send them to me. Pretty much anytime we do infinite flight stream, you can send me your screenshots from our flight, and if I like any of them a lot, I will use it for my YouTube thumbnail, as well as post it and give you a shout out on Instagram for sure. So screenshot contest is always open when we're flying on infinite flight in any multiplayer game, honestly. So send those to me either on Discord or Instagram DM, or you can post them as well, and I'll take a look. All right, let me watch it again. I was actually distracted. I wasn't paying attention. I was talking. All right, here we go.
Ethiopian 47 heavy, frequency change approved. Frequency change approved.
A little bit of float right there.
Good day.
Not bad. Not bad. I mean, it was alright. It was alright. It wasn't that bad at all, man. It wasn't that bad in my opinion. In my opinion, it wasn't that bad. I'm feeling good about my infinite flight landing right there. First landing in like a week, or actually more than a week. Nice, 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 nice. I'll take it. I'm happy with that. Given the frustration we had before. How did I do that? Oh, okay. Given the frustration I had before landing with ATC, and again, I'm not blaming him. I gotta kind of go back and really pay attention and see what really went wrong. I'm pretty sure it's something I did wrong. It's usually something I did wrong, but you know, it's frustrating. So.
Ethiopian 47 heavy, frequency change approved. Good day. Frequency change
Por favor.
47 heavy, good day.
Man, I love that MD-11. I do. That thing. Look at those big old freaking flaps. Love this plane. Well, guys, you are amazing. Again, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Sorry I can't stick around, and I mean, honestly, I could watch every single one of you guys' replay. I have all your replays probably in here somewhere that I could watch, but I just don't have the time. We're already over our time by a few minutes. We're doing good, pretty good on time. But thank you guys so much for coming out. It was great to see you guys again. Great to be back on Infinite Flight doing some flying. I know you guys have been wanting to see me do more of that, and it's not going anywhere. I'm not going away unless I get ghosted. It's not going away. But I appreciate it so much. Until next time, as always, stop watching and freaking go do it. Go make the call, guys. I got some calls to make today to try to make this pilot dream happen, and I want you guys to be out there doing the same thing. Keep me updated on how it's going for you. If you learn about something, if you learn about some scholarships, don't be stingy. Let us know so we can all jump in, get a little bit of the pot. You know what I mean? So, man, go do it, man. Go for it. Make it happen. There's a way. There's a way in for everyone. There's plenty of room for all of us. There's lots of open seats out there for us to fill. Until next time, remember, you got 3 choices. Give up? No. Give in? No. Give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time. Next video. Por favor.